Crispy on the outside, tender and medium rare on the inside. This is Japanese Gyukatsu. Konnichiwa, I'm Paqupel, your guide to Japanese flavors. Today we're making Gyukatsu, a modern Japanese beef cutlet with a crispy crust and a perfectly medium rare center. Gyukatsu is a Japanese cutlet made by coating beef in panko breadcrumbs and frying it until crisp. In recent years, it has become especially popular among visitors to Japan. In the modern style, it's fried briefly so the outside becomes crispy, while the center stays tender and beautifully medium rare, the contrast that makes Gyukatsu so special. Another distinctive feature of Gyukatsu is how it's enjoyed, often with wasabi and soy sauce or a pinch of salt to cut through the richness and bring out the beef's flavor. Although Gyukatsu is often associated with specialty restaurants, you can recreate it at home with a few simple techniques. And later in this video, we'll take you through the fascinating story behind Gyukatsu. Alright, let's start cooking. After resting at room temperature for 20 to 30 minutes, pat the surface of the beef dry with paper towels. Use a whole cut of beef intended for steak and cook it to your preferred doneness with food safety in mind. Season the beef with salt and pepper. Now let's make the batter. Add cold water to the egg and mix well. Add the mixture to the flour in a separate bowl. Mix until no flour remains. Dip the beef in the batter. Coat the beef thoroughly with panko breadcrumbs, pressing gently to help them stick. We recommend using fine panko breadcrumbs. Fine panko creates a thin, even coating that browns quickly, so the center stays medium rare and the texture stays light and crisp, letting the beef's natural flavor stand out. Heat the oil to 340 to 355 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll know it's ready when small bubbles form steadily around the tips of your chopsticks. Fry each side for 45 to 60 seconds. Once the surface turns golden brown, lift it out of the oil. Rest on a wire rack for 2 to 3 minutes to drain the excess oil and keep it crispy. With the first bite, the thin, light coating shatters with a satisfying crunch, followed by tender, medium-rare beef, revealing a rich, deep umami that fills your mouth. Every chew releases a generous burst of savory juices while the full flavor of the beef slowly lingers on your tongue. Gyukatsu pairs beautifully with a variety of condiments, each bringing out a different side of the beef. Our personal favorites are wasabi soy sauce and ponzu. Wasabi soy sauce is the quintessentially Japanese pairing. The gentle heat of wasabi balances the richness of the beef, letting the natural umami shine through. And for something bright and refreshing, try ponzu, a Japanese citrus-based sauce that cuts through the richness with a light, tangy finish. Rock salt and tonkatsu sauce are great options too. Find your own favorite combination. Gyukatsu's roots go back to Japan's Meiji-era cutlet culture, which emerged more than a century ago as Western-inspired dishes began to shape yoshoku cooking. From the beginning, katsu was made with various meats such as beef, chicken, and pork. But over time, it was pork that won the hearts of the Japanese people, giving birth to tonkatsu, which you may have already seen on our channel. Chicken katsu also earned its loyal fans. It's also one of our most popular recipes. Feel free to check it out. And beef katsu, gyukatsu, remained part of Japan's katsu culture, though it stayed relatively niche compared to tonkatsu. But around the 2010s, something changed. Gyukatsu specialty restaurants began appearing across Japan, drawing long lines of both locals and tourists. This was also a time when more visitors than ever were traveling to Japan and falling in love with Japan's beef culture, including famous wagyu such as Kobe beef. And there was another force at work: social media. The moment you slice into a gyukatsu and reveal that perfectly pink medium rare center, it's almost impossible not to take a photo. That striking contrast between the crispy golden crust and the tender rosy beef became a viral moment, shared across Instagram and beyond. For many around the world, that pink center also suggests something important: the kind of quality and refinement often associated with premium beef and fine dining. Today, gyukatsu restaurants can be found throughout the country, often with long lines of both locals and travelers. If you ever visit Japan, it's absolutely worth the wait. Even if you can't make it to Japan, you can still enjoy a delicious gyukatsu right at home with this recipe. Try it for yourself and listen for this perfectly satisfying crunch. We hope this inspires you to try gyukatsu at home. Let us know in the comments how it turned out. See you again in our next video, and don't forget to subscribe for more Japanese recipes.